Hi guys! So today I decided to go a little bit bolder with the makeup, and my inspiration was my newest palette, KVD Lolita Por Vida. First of all, I want to tell you that I recommend this palette to any makeup artist or anyone who loves makeup because it has 18 gorgeous shades. You can do very simple makeups, natural makeups, bold makeups. You have here mattes and shimmeries and pressed glitters and creamy eyeshadows. I just love it. I love it. It's worth every penny. Okay, let's get going. So my face is already moisturized, and I'm gonna start with the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna apply it where I want more light. You can apply this under or over your foundation. I like to apply it under, so I would have that light from within, you know. Now, foundation. I'm using Light Wonder from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm gonna apply it with a sponge that I sprinkled some thermal water on it. I love this foundation. It's very light, medium coverage, and you can apply it with a sponge if you want a bit more coverage, or with a brush, or even with your hands if you want a lighter coverage. And now that I applied my foundation, next is concealer, and I'm using Claire Covering Concealer from Paese. It has a bit of a salmon color. It has a good coverage. I like to apply it in all the spots where I feel I need lighting and coverage. And I'm also gonna apply a bit on my lids as a base for the eyeshadow. As a base for my blush, I'm gonna use Dr. Paw Paw Multi-Purpose Balm in color red. It's the same I used on my lips. And just a bit. It gives me a nice glow. I'm thinking maybe I'm not gonna use it as a base, but as a blush. Just like this, you know. See how glowy it is? Can you see? Can you see? Love this glow. Love it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Now I'm gonna set my T-zone with a bit of Kat Von D translucent powder. Lock it. And also my under eye area. Not my cheeks though. I want that glow. I want to feel it. I want to see it. Plus my skin is very dry, so I don't use a lot of powder. Now, as a bit of bronzer, I'm gonna use Sculpting Light from KVD Vegan. I love this palette. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just a bit. A bit goes a long way with this palette, you know? Now for my eyebrows, I like my eyebrows brushed and set. And my favorite product for that is my Soap Brow, activated with a special face mist. You can use a setting spray. And I just like to brush them up, set them. I know many of you use soap, regular soap, and it's okay, but I've tested it and it doesn't last as long as this brow soap. So that's why this is my favorite. It's a little bit more expensive than a regular soap, but it's worth it. Especially if you're doing professional makeup, this is the product for the eyebrows. Okay, now I'm gonna fill any gaps I have with my Urban Decay Brow Blade. This is a product I discovered recently and I absolutely love it because it has this very, very, very fine tip. I mean, look at it. See how amazing this is? You can just draw threads very, very easily, and it can easily be used by beginners. You just go like this. And it also has a very fine tip. It's also waterproof. I love it. I just love it. I've been growing my eyebrows for almost a year now, and I think they're finally getting where I want them. So I'm just gonna lightly fill any gaps like this. And now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna start with my eye makeup, and I'm gonna use this beauty I got yesterday in the mail. It's Lolita Por Vida palette. I mean, it's amazing. The colors, the textures, they're just amazing. They're just amazing. Look at them. They're like 18 colors to die for. And I'm gonna start with shade Enamorada. I have to admit, I would like to use all the colors at once. You believe it? I wonder how would that look? 18 colors, 18 shades on one eye. Clowny. And I'm gonna blend this really, really, really well. This shade is amazing. You can use this as a taupe, as a transition color any day, every day. The next shade I'm gonna use is Esperanza. It's a bit lighter, and I just wanna blend it into the first one, Enamorada. Do you like my Spanish accent? Cute, isn't it? Especially if I only have to say one word or two. Okay. This is great. And the next shade is Preciosa. I'm gonna put under my eyebrow. It's just a bit shimmery. I love it. It has a tiny bit of gold in it. And it blends really well, really well into the other colors. Now, with a smaller blending brush, I'm gonna go with Lolita Por Vida into my crease, just to create more dimension. I know my eyes are very round, and I know I should do everything to just make them longer, but you know what? I like my round eyes. So I don't mind putting a bit more dimension in there. Plus this color is amazing. So warm, so warm. I love it. Next I'm gonna go in with an even smaller blending brush with the shade Carino. It's a slightly darker shade. And I'm just gonna place it here. And with a fluffier brush, I'm just gonna blend the edges. Blending, blending. Blending is the key to any makeup, unless it's a graphic makeup. If not, blending. Okay, and with a flatter brush, same color, Carino, I'm just going on the outer corner of my lid, placing it there slightly. The next color I'm gonna use, I told you I would use all of them if I could, is Rosario. It's like a shimmery crimson, and I'm just gonna place it over Carino. I think it's gonna make a very nice transition to my next color, the one I've been waiting for. It's called Luna. It's a pressed glitter but very creamy, and I'm gonna apply it with my finger. I recommend you apply it with your fingers. It's metallic almost. Oh my god, this is, look at it. This is absolutely gorgeous. And with a small brush, I'm just gonna blend the edges very slightly. It's amazing. The color is amazing. Love it. Now on my lower lid, I'm just gonna go kind of with the same colors I used on my upper lid. Not all of them, I think. I'm just gonna start with Enamorada. And I'm just gonna go in with Lolita Por Vida in my outer corner, just a bit. And a very tiny bit with Carino, but just on the outer corner. And the last color on my lower lid will be Destino. It's a shimmery satiny color. I never liked having a lot of eyeshadow on my lower lip. I don't know why. Maybe because I think I have a small face. I don't know. But I never did. Okay. So this was the palette. Now I'm gonna go in with an eyeliner, and I'm gonna use my favorite tattoo eyeliner from KVD. I think this is the best. This is a mini version. There is also the normal version. I think this is the best eyeliner any beginner, especially beginners, anyone can use. I mean, the tip is so sharp, it doesn't drip, and you can just apply it so easily. Let's see how I do on camera. I never did my eyeliner on camera. So see how easy it is to just draw a very straight line, and then damn, this is hard to do on camera. I think I'm just gonna do it off camera and I'll get back to you guys. So, while I was off camera, I did my eyeliner, I applied mascara, and on the waterline I applied this very nice pencil from Salem Cosmetics. It's number 22. It's a shimmery brown, but very resistant. And now for the lips, I'm gonna go for a nude, and I'm gonna pick one from my favorite nude palette from Danessa Myricks. It's absolutely gorgeous. You don't need any other kind of nude lipsticks if you have this palette. And I'm gonna pick this color. It has the consistency of a gloss, but somehow the resistance of a matte. I absolutely love it. You don't need much because it's very pigmented. And I'm gonna apply it with a fluffy synthetic brush because I don't want anything very graphic. I just want a bit of color on my lips. You can use this kind of brush if you want ombre lips, or if you want a very blended outline of the lips. Pro tip, never forget to smile when you do your lipstick, so you could see the area underneath your lip, this one. If you forget about this, when you laugh, your lipstick will look undefined, like a piece of your lip is missing. Just a little bit more. Okay, and now the finishing touch, it's gonna be the highlighter. And I'm gonna take a liquid highlighter from Paese. It's Wonder Glow highlighter in shade Opal. I'm just gonna put a bit on my hand, and with the brush that I applied my blush, my cream blush, I'm gonna apply this highlighter. This is a very beautiful highlighter. If you want a very glossy makeup, you can put this underneath your foundation. But be careful if someone is gonna take pictures of you, especially with a flash. You might look like a street light. Is there such a thing as too much highlight? I don't think so. You can also put a bit on your lips. And this, they look a little bit glossier. So this is it, guys. This is my makeup. with Lolita Por Vida. That was my inspiration for today. As I said at the beginning, I love this palette. It has amazing textures, amazing colors. I would recommend it to anyone. See you guys.